What is going on, guys? To start this video, I'm in the mirror. And today, let's get a full body real quick. There you go, that's the full body right there. But the reason why I'm showing you guys my entire body is because today we're going to learn how to get this body. There's more than just like one type of body. Or two types of body anyway. Some people call it the dabs, some people call it the abs. Well, this I call a Trey Max body because my muscles, they stand out like a dad bod, but then I got abs anyway. So, because you can also be like have a dad bod, but you can still have muscles, right? I got like in between the both of them, you know. So, yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you guys how I got my sexy muscles, and you guys can be a stud just like me. And I know it because Tyler Reagan, I know you watch these videos, and you also said I was a stud in one of my Facebook posts. So, I know you're watching this, and you inspired me to make this video. So, let's go into the place that I have. I like to do, so this right here is the weight room. It's small, but just give it a chance, okay? This is my weight room, or more like my dad's weight room, because he put all this shit in here. But yeah, it's also kind of a junk room too, because we got more than just weights in here. But we just like to call it the weight room, alright? So, this is what I usually like doing, is starting out with bench presses, because that's the thing that kind of like wears me out the most, alright? This is not my max on bench pressing, okay? I don't exactly know what this is. Take 50, and then there's 222s on each side, and I'm not doing math because I don't like math. But yeah, anyway, I usually start out with bench pressing, and I usually do it as many times as I possibly can. I don't know exactly how many I can do, especially when this is early in the morning. Well, it's more like 1 o'clock and past 1 o'clock, I don't know. But anyway, this is not really the max I do on bench pressing. I just keep doing this until I can't really like do it anymore. Which is like one of my favorite ways to work out. You just do it until you can't do it anymore. But that's just like really good for like your chest and everything. Usually, I don't really do weights really that much though. So that's why I'm not too strong. If you guys, I know some of you guys have seen Michael. The difference between me and Michael is that he's stronger than I am, but I'm faster than he is. Because I used to do 5K runs all the time. And I do a lot of running a lot too. But I think what actually makes my legs really strong too is that puppy out there, a trampoline. The thing that caused me, it's like, if I had these in a foam pit, oh my gosh, it'd be the life out here, but I also use that. And one thing in how I really work on my abs in the summer is swimming. Okay, so a lot of you are saying, okay, how does swimming give you muscles at all? Well, here's the thing. When you're in the pool, I'm going to try to set the camera down for this one. Okay, so like when you're in a pool, here's like what happens. Eventually, you're swimming and you're kind of going like this here, but when you're doing it with your legs, you're kind of like moving your arms and you're moving your legs, kind of like this too. Well, what people don't know is that when you're moving your arms like this, and you're moving your legs, when you're doing it, you're kind of pulling your legs in and then out, in and out. And then you're kind of moving your arms, kind of like this too. Well, what happens if you swim to one end to the other end, you're using your arms kind of like this here. Well, right there, you're already working on your abs and the side of them. So that really, and also when you're moving your legs, you're kind of contracting your abs, and then you let them go. And that's basically kind of doing like tuck V-ups, which are kind of like this here, and that works on your core strength. So, it's surprising enough that swimming actually does help with your core muscles, because you're contracting and then laying out. You're just doing that, basically. and that's basically how I get my sexy muscles in the summer. But I also like doing like push-ups too, which is basically just kind of like a normal workout. But I at least do like 100 crunches a day, which also works on my core muscles. And I don't like to tell this story, but with me and one of my exes, she would always make fun of my belly and tell me to do crunches, and I'm like, oh yeah? Well, your ass jiggles, go do some lunges. And she said, fuck you. So, yeah, that, I don't understand. Like, what's wrong with my belly? Seriously. I got nothing wrong with my belly except that it just completes my body. But I'm also a fan of doing push-ups because it works on my chest too. I usually just go until I can't do it anymore. But I also touch my nose when I do it too, so I don't know why I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is basically like a max in the morning thing, even though it's not morning, okay? It's almost 2 o'clock. Even though this isn't the morning, but I'm just going to do as many push-ups as I can as I touch my nose. Ugh. I didn't think I was going to make it to 30. I'm pretty sure that was 30. Okay, I feel a pump already, you know. And then usually either finish it off, I either do some flips or something. But that's basically just like all I do, really. I do some of that bench pressing, then I just do crunches. I go on the trampoline, I even do some swimming once in a while. And then I kind of max out on push-ups. But things I actually do for more of the core is I do like a 100... it's not the 100 crunches thing, but it's like a 100 set of doing 5 exercises and doing 20 of them each. How I do this is I do it by sit-ups first. So I do 20 of them, and then I do 20 of scissor crunches, I think they're called, which is this. So I do 10 each side, and then reverse crunches, which is like one of the best ones that you can do for your lower abs. Keep calves and hamstrings together. So you have them like this here, keep them together, and then you push, and then when you're here, you push down. So you push down to where they get closer to you, but you keep your head down instead of like bringing it up. So you're just like this here, and you press down, touch, press. It activates your abs a lot more. And then toe touches is another one, and let me tell you guys, that one burns hard. That works more on your upper. So, like this here. That, and then the toughest one, and then probably the toughest one is V-ups. So when I was doing personal fitness back in high school, they said, a lot of people said they like to do hard workouts for their stomach. And I suggested V-ups. And then everyone like, well, what's a V-up? So he said, would you like to demonstrate that? I said, sure. So next thing you know, I did this here. And then everyone's like, oh, great. And I'm like, you guys said you like doing hard stuff for your stomach. Well, that one hurts. And the next thing you know, when we were doing it and everything, my coach, not the coach, but the teacher, he always kept pointing at me. And everyone's like, how do you do that? I said, it's easy. You just gotta push yourself. Like, seriously, everyone that you ever had, like, when you're doing V-ups, though, have your arms out, like, completely straight, but you can keep your knees either just, like, slightly bent, not like a 45, okay? Where you have it, your legs can be, like, completely straight or just have, like, a little bend in them, kind of like this here, but not like that or, like, 90 or, like, 45, but kind of just, like, a little slight bend in them when you're doing V-ups. But anyway, yeah, that's really all I can think about as I do, except for working on triceps. This is what I like to do for triceps. Have your hands, so point them away from each other, so they're like this here. Spread them out wide, and then you do push-ups like this here. So you go like this here. That's what they do in the military for push-ups. That's how they work on their triceps, is doing that. But doing push-ups with your hands out in front of you like this here, that just works more on the chest, and I think it kind of works on your biceps a little bit, but mostly the chest. You know, that's how I got diamond hard nipples. Yeah. I don't know which one's actually better. I think this one is the better one. This is what happened, though. When we were working on our robots during my senior year of high school, friend Derek, you've seen him before, obviously. He threw an Allen wrench at me one time, and it hit right here. I said, "Ah, my good titty." And then Bryce, he shot me with an airsoft gun when I was like right next to him from my phone to me right now, and he just shot me here. I'm like, "Oh my god." Well, good thing I'm made of titanium. Yeah, I'm made of titanium, you know. This is how I like to think of myself. I'm like a tidal wave. I'm powerful like a tidal wave. I'm like a type so that's why I got the name. That's how I got the nickname Tidal Trey. Or is it Torpedo Trey, because I'm fast in the water. Yeah. Usually when my friends would say, when we were doing the Marco Polo game, they're like, "How are you so fast?" I said, "Because I'm like Aquaman." I am like Aquaman in the water. I'm a torpedo. But yeah, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. And that's Trey. And also, when the sun goes down, the muscles, they come out. Alright? I also run a lot. A lot. And surprisingly enough, that actually helps you burn fat. But doing those ab exercises that I just showed you, they don't actually make you lose fat exactly. They're good for getting your abs stronger, but if you still have that layer of fat, you're not gonna see any abs. No matter if you do 100 rounds or you do doesn't matter how many rounds you do, whether you do like 100 rounds, whether you do like 1 round of that or 20 rounds of that, you're not gonna see abs unless you get rid of that fat that's on top. And the abs is like the hardest muscles to show because you have your stomach, and as soon as you eat everything, that's where most of your weight goes to, is your stomach. And that's the really hardest part about getting is your abs muscles to show because of that. And oh man, that makes everyone disappointed that, like, well, heck, how comes my abs don't show? Because you got fat on top of them. But for me, I'm just made of titanium. That's how I get my ab muscles and how I get them really super strong and everything. Because I'm a freaking stud. But even in that, though, guys, I think that's basically it. That's just how I get my sexy muscles. And that's why I titled this video, how Trey Maximus gets his sexy muscles. I think that's what I'm going to title it. But yeah, guys, I mean, I do a lot of trampoline tricks, as you guys already know, so that helps. And especially like tucking and untucking, that works on the core too. I know most of this video I've been talking about the core, but you know, I have to live up to my nickname at the school, which is Six Pack. So even in that, though, guys, I think that's basically it. That's just how I mean, running, I like to kind of like start out with that though. I like to do that at the end in the beginning because it also warms you up. And then I kind of like, and then also make sure that you stretch out too before you work on your core. You're going to put a lot of pressure on your back. Whether you do like a plank or something, you have a lot of pressure on your back and it makes your back sore. So make sure you stretch out. I kind of like to stand up and go like this here. And then doing this to where there's no arch in my back and just do that. And that warms up everything. So, yeah, guys, I think that's basically it. That's just how I get my muscles. However, though, also there's different kind of exercise besides just the bench press. There's also like Romanian deadlift and squat, but bench press is my favorite, and I am moving that thing just so I can do a deadlift or a squat. I hate deadlifting. If any of you guys out there like deadlifting, I hate deadlifting. And what was funny too is that and that was what me, Corey, and Christian, that's what we did. And I know you guys seen all of us. I mean, you're seeing me right now, but I know you've seen Corey and I know you've seen Christian. But anyway, we all maxed on something. For bench press, I did the most on that. Deadlifting, this might surprise you, but Corey did the most on that. And then doing back squats where you put the bar right here, like on your back, across like your neck right here, and you hold it and you go down. Christian did the most on that. So surprising enough, we did our maxes on that, and we each did best on something. I mean, I was actually kind of surprised by that. I mean, I knew Corey was going to be good at deadlifting because I don't know why he's so good at deadlifting. I mean, he has like little bony arms, but he's pretty good at deadlifting. And then Christian was pretty good at squats. I didn't think Christian actually worked out that much, but either he doesn't work out that much or he's a freaking muscle head. But obviously bench pressing, I knew I had that one. But yeah, that's a little story time going along with this video. But yeah, guys, that's really all I have to say. That's just how I get my muscles, and that's just like a little bit of a story time. But anyway, guys, that will conclude this video. I'll make another one maybe tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. But spring break's extended for another week now, so that's good. And I will see you guys all next time. And tell me how this video quality is. Bye-bye.